Hello and welcome to another Grand Arena Championship. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 22, Week 4, Round 3. This is our final match of the season, final match of 5v5. We are going for a second consecutive perfect season, and we have a good competitor standing in our way. His name is Darthmus, so let's look at the matchup. Alright, for the final time, I'll say my hotbot overview is not right. We'll see what we can see, and we'll sub in what we can from last week to see if we can make sense of our matchup. Checking out the stats, which are accurate, I see right away that I've got a good player on my hands today. 770,000 lifetime banners is not too shabby, although his best score is a little low from what I would expect it to be. He's got over 2,000 offensive wins to only 657 defense. That's right at a 32% ratio, which actually is almost exactly what mine is. Mine's 33%. He also, you see, has 903 undersizes. Basically, from what I could get from his history, his strategy is put some tough teams on defense, save a few good teams for offense, but also save certain key characters. Wampa, Nest, Kylo, Malik. He's going to try and get multiple solos every single match. And that's just the solos. That's not counting any other undersizes that he can pull off. So how do our rosters compare? Here is what the hotbot showed me, but let's sub in my stats from last week before I relicked up all of my first order. And I still have a slight advantage in total GP, top 80 and top 65. I also have a few more Zetas, but nothing significant. I've got a bit of a speed advantage, nothing too crazy, but enough that it should make a difference. I also have 16 more Gear 13s than he does, but 9 fewer Gear 12s. Checking out our mods, and I do have an advantage here in the amount of total 6-stop mods and the total number of high-speed secondary mods compared to my opponent, but not too much. It's not a crazy advantage. Looking at the relic summary, we again need to sub in my last week's stats. And when we do that, you can see we're actually very even on relics. I have a few more total relic levels, but remember I have 13 more Gear 13s, which means his average Gear 13 character actually has more relics than mine do. In the meta character report, I've got my Jedi Master Luke, and he's got an SLKR. He puts it on defense some of the time, and some of the time he doesn't. So I had to plan as if he would put him on defense, and we'll see if he did or not. Now, surprisingly, here in the ships, my opponent does not have a Malevolence yet. So I am hoping to exploit that because he likes to put his Negotiator on defense. So I put mine on defense also, counting on the fact that I should be able to clear his with my Malevolence, and knowing that he won't likely have anything to clear mine. So let's take a look at his roster, see if anything jumps out at me. There's his SLKR. And I gotta be honest, nothing jumps out at me. He does have Jedi Knight Luke. He's also got all the requisite characters he needed to get SLKR. He's got a good Padme squad. He's got a good Grievous. But a lot of his teams have a couple relic characters, and then the rest of the team does not. So a lot of things that I would normally see a fully relict Jedi Knight Revan team, and it's not fully relict. It's only JKR, but not Jolie and not Basti. Then you also see here, he's got some relic resistance, and if we go down to his resistance tab, you see he is absolutely working on Galactic Legend Rey, but he seems to be relicking up things as he goes. Again, not my preferred strategy, but if it's the way he wants to play, then good on him, I guess. But I do think that definitely will play into my advantage. Alright, we are late at night, but not the middle of the night, so hopefully I'm not quite as terrible as the last couple battles that I've done late at night. So let me show you the board. I'll show you my thinking behind my defense, and then what I'm up against. So in the bottom down here, I set my gas and my Padme and my BAM. I figured if he ends up keeping SLKR for offense, I'm hoping that the gas or Padme will be enough to draw him out. I also, up top, put my Grievous squad where he could see, because he likes to solo that with SLKR as well. Then also up here is my crew and my Lando with Rebels. In the ships, there's my Negotiator, like I said, along with my Empire. And finally, in the back, if he gets through Gas and Padme, which I expect him to, there is my Darth Revan. His Darth Revan is actually very fast at 342, but mine is 343. So if he ends up using his SLKR somewhere up the front, I think he's going to struggle to get through my Darth Revan squad. At least I hope so. So my goal here was to keep him to only clearing 2 zones, the 2 front zones, and we'll see if that ends up being the case. Alright, on defense, he's left me Night Sisters, Mon Mothma, and Bounty Hunters. Down here on the bottom, we've got Karth, Jedi Knight Revan, but again, the only relict one is Jedi Knight Revan, and then a Phasma team. So, at least up front, nothing too scary at all, unless he has some really good teams hidden in the back. I'm going to feel like I have way too much for offense, so let's hope that is the case. So, let's start down here on the bottom like we always do and see what's in the back so we can make our plan. I'm going to go right in on this Phasma team, and I'm going to use my Jedi Training Array. There is no Hux, so I don't anticipate this being a problem. I'm going to go after, I think, Executioner first, but I'm going to hide everybody first, except for Rey. Let's actually go ahead and wave down TIE Pilot, because he has the AoE, and we'll spread the inspiration around. And we'll get Executioner out of here as quickly as we can. Save that healing grenade for later. Let's go ahead and put some burning out. That was a nice dodge, BB-8, good job. And that was a extra nice counterattack. Who's going next? It's the pilot. Let's go ahead and throw the healing grenade. I lost a lot more health here than I would have liked, so I'd like to get to Illuminated Destiny, but I'm killing them too fast here. 11 more. So let's send the inspiration back around. See if we can get... Now let's stall it out. Stall it out, stall it out. Healing grenade. Let's at least get back what we can get back. And there we go, Illuminate Destiny. I don't think we're gonna get everything. Looks like BB-8 is missing a little. But we came close. Came close. Alright, next up, Karth is gonna meet Mon Mothma. And I put Wedge on defense again with the Rebels because I liked how well my POW did. Even though he's really undergeared, as long as I outspeed the Karth team, which I do, it makes it so Mon Mothma actually goes first, and we just get the turn meter train going. And there goes mission. There goes Karth. And kind of a bummer, we got 2 different AoEs that took quite a bit of protection away. So I'm hoping that we can get it all healed back up. Oh, messed up. I hit the revive. I guess the revive's a bigger heal than the regular heal, so maybe it wasn't a bad idea. It looks like I'm full up on everything. Oh, I was. Spoke too soon. Can we get all that protection back? Doubt it. This would be terrible. It would suck if it was only a 55. Alright, got it back. Because my opponent usually saves a lot for offense, I do feel the pressure to try and put up a big score in terms of banners to try to beat him on efficiency. Like I said, I'm hoping that he can't even clear my board, but if he does, I need to make sure I have the higher score. I wrestled a lot with what I wanted to do here for this Jedi Knight Revan, and I finally settled on Traya with Thrawn. And it's not, it wasn't obviously my first choice, but I need to save a couple key characters for the back. No, I wonder if I even need Thrawn. You know, I think it might be better with Palpatine lead. You know what? Let's go with Thrawn. Alright, so mark Traya. That's fine, because Treya's going to cleanse stuff. And I'm going to actually cleanse her myself. The cooldown did get extended though, so I can't isolate yet. So I will do that in a moment. As soon as I get an attack with her. Let's get rid of all those buffs on that. And that was an unfortunate counterattack there by all of them. Let's live, Traya, live. She is not gonna live. This is not gonna go so well. I'm glad I brought Thrawn. Oh, shoot. Alright, guys, this might be a loss. Alright, let's do that. Let's start working on Jolie. We need to have Nihilus. I'm not sure what I'm going to take here to clean this up. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a loss. Because I mean, it was just really bad RNG. Getting both Traya first and then Nihilus marked right from the get-go like that. That sucked. I mean, I can hope that Traya survives, but even if she does, she's ability blocked right now. I need that mark to drop so that I can use the Annihilate. Because this will be a much easier cleanup if I can annihilate, let's say, Jedi Knight Revan, so they don't have a leadership next time around. But right now, it's looking like I'm just going to get slaughtered. Come on. Yeah, I'm not doing much of anything. Oh, mark on her again. Come on. Oh, Nihilus is not a her, I don't think, but just back to back. Clear that off, heal up Thrawn a little bit. So it's quite obvious that this was a poor choice by me. We're going to play it out as long as we can, because if I can get an attack with Nihilus, by now the cooldown on... Oh, come on. This is... They must be hard programmed to go after Nihilus or something, because that's just ridiculous. 3 times in a row? Yeah, he dies. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and quit out, and I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to use here. That sucks. Man, that sucks. And frankly, I'm not sure what I want to use, so... Alright, I'm not getting any of them down. Alright, give me a moment. Alright, well, sadly, I don't have any good options. So, what I need to do is I'm going to mirror match this with my own Jedi Knight Revan. And the problem with that is if he has SLKR in the back, my plan had been to take Jedi Knight Revan with my Jedi Master Luke. And now I'm not going to be able to do that. And I don't think saving Jedi Knight Revan and just having this be a Bastila team will be good enough to beat the mirror match. I think the Jedi Knight Revan team will just stomp my Bastila team. So I'm going in with the whole group. Yeah, and I think there's a chance that my Jedi Master Luke will still be able to beat his SLKR if he's in the back, but there's no guarantee. And so it's kind of a risk, but it's one I kind of have to take, unfortunately, just because I did not bring another team to do Jedi Revan. Honestly, it's a bit of a scouting error on my part. I really didn't expect Jedi Knight Revan. He had only set him one other time that I saw, and so it was one of those, yeah, I'm sure I have something that will take it out, and kind of not really expecting to see it. So he definitely caught me there with having this team even here, and I hope it doesn't cost me the entire match. But hopefully he will slip up at least one other place. We've already got Savior done, and we've got Jolie down. So now it's just a matter of time of working through the rest of them. As soon as I'm through Old Ben, I will get out Jedi Knight Revan himself. All of my characters are relicked on this team, and again, only his Jedi Knight Revan is. Now I'm just looking to heal up Jolie and Old Ben. Let's stun her because she has got counterattack. Call Jolie to see if we can get healing. I'm going to actually heal Old Ben and try and heal up Jolie. So I still lost a couple banners. Alright, the big reveal. See how much I am screwed. Do you hide SLKR in the back? No. So, Padme, a BAM squad, and Geos. Okay, I think I am good. Alright, so let's go back up to the top and take out those squads to get to ships. And we will start with the Night Sisters. We'll go with Bounty Hunters again. We've been running that for a while this season, and other than losing Aura, which kind of sucks, it's gone well, except for the one time I forgot to account for Acolyte. Well, no Acolyte here today. Just go in on good old zombie there, and now we'll go in on Talzin. She is stunned, and we've got the contract, and we will disintegrate as soon as Mando comes back. But we need to heal because we are getting wrecked suddenly. See if we can get a stun. Wow, Boba's gone. What in the actual heck is going on, everybody here? Let's taunt up. Let's do that. Let's stun on Asajj. We'll clear out the Foresight there. Let's get rid of, you know, let's get rid of Asajj. And let's hit Daka a couple times. Now, the problem is we're going to have to kill them 3 times because Boba's gone. And we can't disintegrate all of them. Let's just be honest. So there is, I believe that's 2. Let's heal up. Yeah, that was 2. So now we're here, but we're going to get assists from the grave, which is going to be super annoying. Hopefully we can get a 57 here still. And just lose a little bit off of, lose the banners for dropping Boba, but it looks like they're all clear. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's end it. Alright, well, I am not covering myself in glory here at all. Let's go after these bounty hunters with my Geos. And let's go straight in on Jango. 1 death. There's the taunt. Now we get to churn through this Relic 5 boss. Which we will do. Big hit. Got him done. Got all the protection out. As soon as we can get a cleanse here, we will do that. But right now we're ability blocked. Another big hit. Gets him down. Let's take Django out again. And we will go after Greedo. God, the bombs are annoying. And maybe that's the whole point, right? Steal some banners on defense. I would love a heal. Can we get to the heal? Just doing basics here, because I like a heal. Not getting to the heal. This is gonna be a 55. That sucks. Alright, well, I'm still really mostly annoyed about the Jedi Knight Revan, but these last two battles did not sit well with me. Those are both pretty bad B teams, and I'm dropping tons of banners. I'm going to come back here and get this Padme down, because I want to make sure my counter works, which I'm confident it will, but I was confident against those other teams too, and I hate to end the season this inefficient. Let's stun, I don't know, Jedi... Oh, well, let's just kill Grandmaster Yoda, actually. They don't have Anakin on this squad for some reason, so we'll play it the same way we always play it, where we just bang on GK and let my AoEs do the rest. We'll occasionally take a pot shot when we get a chance, and meanwhile we will just enjoy all of the turn meter we're gaining and all of the blindness that they have, and we will just keep hitting them. There's another blind, there's another AoE. And let's take a shot at Padme. I knew that wouldn't kill her, but we just want to get her health down a little more. We need to do an AoE with Chupio here. There we go. That was nice. There's GK's gone. And Ahsoka. And it will take me a little bit to get through Padme. Mostly because the assists just keep healing her. Right. Alright, that was a nice big hit. Just a matter of time. This should do it. Alright, finally a couple go my way, which is nice. Let's check the back. I'm expecting Negotiator, and I'm seeing Home 1, and wow, he kept his Negotiator too. So he really changed things up on me, and that's fine. I will go ahead and use my own Home 1 here against his Mace fleet. We'll bring a couple extra just in case, because I don't think I've ever done Mace against Mace and the Bounty Hunters, but I feel like this should work out pretty well. I will do the wiggle right from the get-go and get armor penetration up. And part of me feels like I should be going right after the Razor Crest, but obviously we cannot do that. We're gonna go ahead and use our disruptor thing here, and it landed. That's nice. I should... Oh, and it went away. So I'm stuck behind Houndstooth again. So let's go ahead and bring in the Phantom. Put a big hit on him. And interesting. Clone Sergeant. Alright. We'll do our wiggle. Get rid of that on him as well. So he's not taunting anymore. Now the Houndstooth is. But I think I should just bring in Cassian to end the Houndstooth for sure. And this one is the call, right? Call. Okay, so he's gone. Now we can start working on the Razor Crest. Do that. What does he got coming out? Ooh, bomb. This is quite the eclectic mix of ships he's got going on here. I don't know that there's a whole lot of rhyme or reason, but I think they did their job of stealing some banners, which is kind of, it seems like the theme for this defense. Let's heal that back up, and let's end it. Alright, well, he didn't steal as many as I thought. And that gives us the chance to go Malevolence here against his home one, which is not always a great counter, but I definitely didn't feel great about my own home one against his home one. So we are going to go ahead and bring in, you know what, let's not bring it. If I fail this one, I want to have my full bounty hunters to go after him with. So hopefully this will not be too tough. We'll go straight in after the Y-Wing so that he hopefully doesn't get a chance to do the disruptor thing. And that was a bummer. Let's go ahead and do that. Offense down. They're all over Sunfac at the moment. Part of this is just going to come down to luck. When I bring Spy out, is he going to target the Falcon or not? And it would be nice if he did. So let's see. Oh, he should. He's the only one that's not a tank. And he dodged. He dodged the big hit of Spy. That sucked. What does he got coming out? That's fine. Stay on the Falcon. But we didn't get him down. That blows. Alright, well, let's do that there. This has kind of been a stalemate and not such a fun one. I don't feel like I'm doing so great on it. I mean, I haven't lost anybody yet, knock on wood, but that was quite the impressive call in there. So now we're going after the Ghost. Got the Sun at least. And the AoE. Okay, well that was actually not even one of my original. That was not my original droid. So, no, but that was my Sunfac. So banners are looking not so great. Got one more turn until I hit my ultimate though. And let's get rid of, oh, come on. That was my original, so I'm getting another one back right away. And there's my ultimate. So this entire GAC so far has felt really, really bad. I know it hasn't been as bad as it feels, but it's felt really bad. What is that? Ooh, a 60. Alright, well, we've only got 2 more to go down here on the bottom. but I feel like I've left the door wide open for him as it is. Let's go ahead and we're actually going to bring Wampa along too, which might, you know what, let's not. That's silly. Let's just bring in Gideon, just in case we need to strip some turn meter. I could bring in Watt, but it's not going to be helpful. The biggest thing here is I'm going to stuck behind the Brute, so I'm not anticipating it being a problem. I think my Vader should be able just to take him down pretty quickly anyway. So we're going to pull away their turn meter, but we're going to get countered. So we will Merciless. Where's the spy? Spy. Goodbye. Let's make sure we get our ability blocks up. And let's go ahead and do that one there. Soldier goodbye. Alpha goodbye. So it'll take us a little bit to get through them all because we have to wait, but all in all, this is going to turn out fine. Hopefully we won't lose too many banners off of bringing in Gideon. All the counterattacks they're doing now, that's a bummer. And we didn't lose any, okay. And our final battle against all of these Gear 8s. Like, he's got the whole team, but they're all Gear 8. I don't know what they're supposed to do. So I'll just bring in Jedi Knight Luke. I feel like I probably could have soloed them, but figured why not bring in Hoda? He's going to be in stealth anyway. Nobody's going to see him. And that should be it. So we got a couple undersizes in and didn't do terribly. 2469 is not a terrible score, but it's definitely left the window open. If he one-shot fold clears me, then he absolutely can beat me. And he kept a ton for offense, including his negotiator, so he does have a chance to clear that as well. We'll see. I'm a little nervous about it. I'll let you know how it turns out, and I will see you then. Alright, the round is over, and let's see if my opponent ever came back to attack. We got the win, but he got the full clear. So, as I kind of expected, my opponent saved a lot for offense, and he was able to get through all my zones, but he only got a 23-15. Let me show you what ended up happening. He started here on the bottom. He immediately dropped one to my gas, which he had to clean up, and then he got through Padme, and he dropped one to my BAM. I'm assuming that was Nest, but I didn't actually see it happen, so I don't know. Then in the back here, he dropped a battle to my Darth Revan, and actually dropped two battles to Phasma. Beat Dooku in one though. Up top, he dropped two battles to Grievous before clearing it, and a battle to Crew before beating it. And because he kept his negotiator for offense, he was able to clear my ships without a problem. So I'm really impressed. He stumbled quite a bit, but he showed a lot of resilience to keep pushing and get the full clear. I think this is the first time all season that I've been full cleared. But at the end of the day, 2469 to 2315, we end with another win. I want to say thank you, Darthmas, for the match. It was an entertaining battle. You definitely caught me off guard with the Jedi Knight Revan there, which as far as I could tell, you hadn't set very often. So well played, sir. I also want to say thank you all for watching this season, and I will see you again next season when we're back to 3v3. See you then.